Offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Back to throw, Goff. He's got his target, that's complete. Touchdown! Isaac to Slaw. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that trims the lead down to 9. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2, both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
It hurts, not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 66 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score, Eagles 22, Lions 7. Jake Elliott to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Goff looking to change the play. On play action, they'll throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Lions.
Goff now looking to throw. And he is caught by Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Detroit Lions. First down. 16 yards.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
12 yards. And it's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
DC!
Now it's Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
76, tell him.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Goff going to shift him around. They go play action here on 1st down. This one swung out to Montgomery. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else.
The Eagles 12-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal.
In motion left comes Williams. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To Barkley on the check down. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
And 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A short one there, caught by Granson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Hurts will throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Detroit. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Trying the left side with Gibbs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
And now they'll shift things around. Over the middle and take it in by Laporta. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. And they take a knee. Hurts sets up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hurts. That is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Four now. Like 20.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
34-yard line.
Great.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Brings up third and
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
at the 40.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Great.
He'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
the
for
Lions now,
Philadelphia.
they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Super one. Super.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at in the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense.
There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes
watching the NFL